Hello everyone, welcome to GS Core. I'm Abhishek Saxena and today I'm here to talk about the Public Administration Q&A 2025. Now, when I talk about a program like a Q&A, what do we mean by it? Well, Q&A is the short form for questions and answers. So, if we look at the examination, it ultimately boils down to certain questions which are put forth by UPSC and you as candidates answering them. They decide what marks do you secure and finally whether you are recommended for the services or not. So the idea behind this program is to capture the entire syllabus, cover it through questions and answers. Now, if we look at the public administration as an optional, it is one of the most commonly chosen optionals by the candidates. Around 8% of the finally recommended candidates have public administration or PABAD, as folks would call it, as their optional. But if we look at the conventional approach to cover any optional, that has been centered around the information gathering and the knowledge aspect, right? You study some books, reference material, take classes, etc. And then based on this, you go into the examination, right? But generally with this kind of an approach, or top it up with a regular tests wherein you write some tests and you get a feedback. This exercise is an exercise of uncertainty, because the information and the knowledge that one gathers and the requirement of the examination, these two things are poles apart, and hence you need a bridge between the two. And therefore, that is where the Q&A program pitches in and fills that very vital gap. So, it is not just a testing where you acquire a base knowledge, write test, get a corrected copy. It is about a learning ecosystem. When I say a learning ecosystem, the idea is to comprehensively cover the syllabus, but not just merely from the information or the knowledge point of view. The idea also involves testing, but not random testing. It is an ecosystem approach wherein you go from strength to strength. It is about enrichment and the outcome orientation. When I say outcome orientation, I mean marks, finally leading to the selection. It is not just about the knowledge or the information, it is about the application of that. Application so that you fetch marks. So this learning ecosystem that I am talking about is premised primarily on the 4 foundational pillars. Those foundational pillars are plan, prepare, assess and improve. So this enrichment process will take you from information and knowledge towards the marks, and good marks at that. So as part of the planning, it is very, very essential that how to approach the subject, not just from the point of view of information and learning, but from the marks point of view. Also for that, we need to see the relevant trends, how the examination is shaping up or how it has shaped up over the years. What can be the likely possibilities? Remember, we are not here to predict the examination, we are here to prepare for it. So we better prepare well. The preparation plan is about a concentrated approach, about a journey of concept to question. How do you enrich? How do you value add? How do you typecast the information that is at your disposal? Because a lot of you would have already completed the basics of the subject of the public administration. But how to use that and process the questions in the most effective manner? While we learn that, we also need to validate, because as they say that the proof of the pudding is in eating. So we need to assess what we have actually imbibed. So the assessment involves testing, rigorous testing at that. When I say testing, those tests are designed to gradually upgrade you, to gradually upskill you, to gradually make improvement in a very seamless manner, right? And finally improve, which requires somebody to drive you through this entire process, and that is the mentorship, right? And through this ecosystem approach, you will see a palpable change, or rather improvement, in your abilities to negotiate with the examination. Let me tell you more on this. So if you look at the entire journey, it is not just about texting. It is a road towards excellence in the subject, where you are able to negotiate with any and every question. So everything happens in the lights of the trends. When I say trends, it is very important to see how the examination is shaping up. Just for the sake of example, if you look at optional subject, conventionally you would think that there are two papers, 250 marks each. But I beg to differ. I say that these papers are 400 marks each, out of which you have to attempt 250 marks each, right? Considering the inner options that we have. So can we exploit that? Can we help this in our SWOT analysis based on an individual's strengths or weaknesses? The topics which are coming up again and again, the topics which, let's say, I am good at, the topics which I am not so good at. So I can actually shape up my strategy, right? So that is why all this happens in the light of the trends. But to begin with, we need concepts. So the program actually takes you on this road to finally achieve your peak performance. It starts with concepts. Then how those concepts have been shaping up in the examination, the PYQs. They help you understand the journey from concepts to question. And then once you have this enrichment and orientation to use the knowledge at your disposal from the examination point of view, we make you practice. And after you practice, we provide mentorship, surgical feedback, very, very minute details, which leads to your improvement. And a cyclic journey week on week on this pattern helps you elevate yourself to the next level when it comes to your preparation. I'll tell you what happens as part of the program. So if you look at the entire syllabus of public administration, both paper 1 and 2, they have been broken down into weekly learning packets. These packets are wholesome, and these packets provide you a broken down version of the entire syllabus so that you can manage them easily. The journey starts with concept classes. They not only provide you crisp topical overview, wholesome conceptual coverage, but also enrichment. Enrichment beyond the books, beyond the notes, right? Then after that, once you are through with the concepts, the PYQ analysis sessions are held. They help you map topic-wise trends, thrust areas, evolving nature of the questions, how a particular topic has been repeatedly asked from various lenses. Once that happens, you are tested on those very same topics as part of the weekly agenda. And once that happens, you get a discussion in terms of how you have written and how you should have written rather. Right? And all this happens under the light of the mentorship, where regular mentorship sessions on weekly basis are held for the entire duration of the course to keep you on track so that I can handhold you, I can guide you to finally achieve that level of preparation with regards to the optional subject. So if we look at this entire program, it is focused on ease of learning. The program is entirely in the online mode. However, offline, you can come for mentorship and test writing. While the entire program, the concept classes, the PYQ analysis, the tests, the test discussions, mentorship, everything is available online, you can also come for mentorship and test writing at our centers. Right? Mentorships are conducted online through Google Meet and Zoom, right? And that is very convenient for all of you. While those who want to come and meet can come and meet as well. Mind you, these mentorship sessions are regular and at frequent intervals. Also, I make sure that while I mentor you all, we keep in touch on regular basis. So even if there is a midweek thing that you find that is keeping you back or holding you back, you can come and discuss it with me with regards to the optional. So it is all about ease of learning, enrichment, improvement to finally achieve your peak performance. And that's the crux of this program. Therefore, I say it is not just testing, it is an ecosystem of learning or a learning ecosystem wherein you enter and when you exit, you see a remarkable improvement in your preparation and your understanding of the subject, more importantly in the light of the examination. So I look forward to a lot of you to joining this course. Now here are certain details about the course. It's a very wholesome program providing a comprehensive coverage of the entire syllabus as well as the usage of this syllabus from the examination point of view. Let me take you at the features at a glance. So there are approximately 40 concept classes, right, with a total duration of over 50 hours. There are going to be 18 topical tests, 2 sectional tests when a substantial portion of the syllabus gets completed, let's say paper 1 and paper 2. 4 full mock tests after prelims, right? 19 PYQ discussion sessions of over 9+ hours. Also, test discussion and mentorship crossing over 36+ hours. So if you look at the entire course, it is anywhere between 95 to 100 hours at least, right? And the frequent mentorship, the frequent interactions that you get to have, the accessibility of the faculty and the mentor, so that actually is an add-on. So this course provides not only just a conventional testing, like I said, it's a ecosystem. It provides you a wholesome experience, not just in learning, but also charting out the future for the optional, right? So with this, I would like to sum this up. I look forward to joining you all on this journey. So come join us for this learning revolution and let us take public administration ahead to new heights. Thank you.